Yeah, go, Goose, go. Record. Whoa, boy!
All right, guys, so we didn't get to film very much today, but today was definitely our best goose hunt. 2-man limit in Montana, and this side of the state, the eastern side, is 5 birds a person. It's about 9:30. We just finished our limit. We've hunted twice this weekend. We tried layout blinds twice. We did one in a stubble field on the edge, layout blinds right here. Different field, and then we did one cut wheat field where we just stuffed our blinds as well as we could, and we put our layout blinds in the middle. It hadn't worked. I mean, we had so many geese flaring. It's January 3rd, so the geese are pretty smart. Check this out, Kennedy. Look at this. Look, right behind. We are in a part of Montana that has a ridiculous amount of geese. But as you guys know, geese are super smart. They've been shot at all year. So come over and check this out. This is the important part. We did the tangle-free panel blinds again with the flip tops. 90% of our shots that we made, geese were just coming over us. So instead of putting all the geese in the field that they were in, you guys can see our decoys right here. We put some out front just to get them to come low enough. You can see right here, I mean, geese are just still coming. Geese will fly all day long. It's crazy. They weren't going back to loaf. They were just staying in the fields that they'd go and feed in all day. So we've got about 12, probably 10 dozen decoys out, maybe 12 dozen. Probably 15 sleepers, all silhouettes. And then I use the fold-up decoy. Those aren't very popular, but definitely check them out. I'd recommend spraying them black. But when they fly over, you can see there's more of a shell-like. But basically 2 dive bomb bags. And you know, there was probably 1,000 birds in here at least last night. And so we really didn't put out very many decoys, but exciting part about today. Let's see which guy we got here. First Bandito. Very excited about it. So we're gonna call that up and see where he came from. Either way, had an awesome day. Shout out to Kennedy for being a trooper through my grumpiness. Shooting a 20-inch barrel youth gun with 2 triggers side by side, taking down big Canada geese. All graders today, no lessers, but it was an awesome day. All right, so going over the spread today, nothing fancy at all. I wish I had, 10 dozen more decoys to put out, but this was an important piece. If you want to just pan this right here, you can see instead of separating the sleepers, which is what I was doing all weekend, I put pretty much all the sleepers that I have, which is only about 15 of them, all together. And then if you come check these out, these are these fold-up decoys. I like these because I can put them in my dive bomb bag. Basically, they just fold up. But when you look at them from the top, they actually look like a shell. So I think that's important because, I don't have any full bodies. I sold all of them. But these worked out really well. So southwest wind today, like 5-mile-an-hour wind. We wanted birds to come over our panel blind and finish right here. And kind of what they were doing is they would just kind of circle and circle. And instead of trying to shoot them as they were finishing in, we just took our passing shots. We shot them as they were coming over our panel blind. And with the flip tops, our heads were covered and they just kept getting lower and lower every time they circled. And eventually we got good shots at them. So a few things we did right today. We were on the X. We got permission from the farmer. We're gonna leave him a thank you note because we're gonna come back and hunt, some of his fields again. second thing I think we did better today is we grouped up our feeders, sleepers, standers. So a lot of geese this time of year, they're sitting down, they're sleeping. So we just grouped those up instead of just dispersing them throughout the spread. I thought that was an important thing. I just think they notice the sleepers more when they're consistent. And then lastly, we just, you know, we want to be in the field. We want to be having geese land as close to us as possible. But what we did better is we hid along the ditch. So instead of the panel blind being super high above all the other grass, we made it uncomfortable. We were uneven, but we were really low. So we just looked like a row of standing grass. So yeah, first band today, successful weekend. It was a lot of fun, learned a lot. And hopefully we can get on some more late season geese if Kennedy doesn't want to skip next weekend and go to Big Sky. So,
bad problems to have.
Yeah, the most successful hunt Kennedy and I have been on. It was a lot of fun. There's definitely some preparation taking your girlfriend hunting, so make sure you do that. All right.